This could be the chance now. When given the chance, if the heart can be lethal, it's a great start to the over. 4 through the offside.
I understand why Hasbutullah Shahidi keeping 1 over of Mujibur Rahman to the end. Bringing a fast bowler who has not had a good day at this occasion. I mean, 2 right-handers in. And the wicket is not the easiest against spinners. When you have a left-arm spinner, why not use it? That's the question I would like to ask.
Help the cause. Shots like this will certainly make it easier. That's a boundary. Welcome boundary for Shadab Khan. So that is the problem. The pace can leak runs.
Well, short and wide is what's known as an invitation, gilt-edged invitation. Exactly what Shadab would have actually, if he had a breakfast menu to stick outside his room, that would be on it.
The required run rate is touched 12 now.
Smack straight down the ground, and that will be 4. But this is desperately needed by Pakistan. Sounds good, but it has gone high. And that is well taken. Mohammad Nabi had to make a lot of ground to come in from long on. That went high but had no distance. Was hanging in the air. Tantalising maybe. Needed judging. He judged it well. Kept his head. And the hands were exactly where they needed to be.
Whatever was told by the wicketkeeper Gurbaz has really worked. The advice he took, was able to land the ball in the right area, crack the batsman. Oh, what a well-judged catch from Mohammad Nabi.
Iftikhar Ahmed departs after 17. Pakistan are 258 for 7.
There go those levers, but he hasn't got hold of it. The catch is taken. It's Rashid Khan who keeps a cool head at wide mid-wicket. And that is exactly what Afghanistan wanted, exactly what Pakistan did not.
Pace off, longer boundaries, not many has been able to clear the boundary line. And that's where Shaheen Shah Afridi faltered, not the fielder, not the bowler.
Shaheen Afridi goes out after making 4. Pakistan are 272 for 8.
Full toss. And it's in the gap. It's going to be through for 4. So that full toss bisects those 2 men at a backward square leg at a deep mid-wicket. That makes a difference. That makes things change. 11 runs needed. Oh, Farooqi. Oh, Farooqi. But they've got to check now to just check the exact point that Farooqi had got to in his action. At that stage, he hasn't got anywhere near completing it. But Shadab is not watching the bowler.
That's within the laws, and he is out. One has to accept that.
Now that's been hit well. That's been hit very, very firmly. So Pakistan, with just this 1 wicket left, with Naseem and Rauf, it's Naseem on strike. He has hit that beautifully. They're still in the game.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of that T20 game, T20 World Cup game between Pakistan and Afghanistan, where Afghanistan was winning and Naseem Shah was the man who shattered the dreams.
Right, where's he going to aim? There's men at long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, long off. Oh, it's gone through the gap at slip. Afghanistan are frustrated almost at the absolute final moment. Pakistan somehow, with just that 1 wicket left, have found a way to win this game, have found a way to keep their record against Afghanistan intact. And Afghanistan, although they can be so proud of everything they've done today, will be so disappointed that right at the final moment, that cruel outside edge denies them victory.
Well, what a finish that was. Ecstasy for Pakistan and sheer disappointment for Afghanistan. Again, Imam al-Haq at the top of the innings, 91, played with great skill and great calmness. Baba this time, naught the first day, 53 today, made in good time as well. Then the wickets started to tumble, then Pakistan fell out of contention. Shadab Khan kept them in the hunt with that 48 from 35, but still, with the last wicket pair at the crease, Runs were still required, and the outside edge from Naseem Shah took them past the finishing post, 302 for 9. And for Afghanistan field, well, they'll look at that penultimate over from Rahman, from Abdul Rahman. 1 for 83, his figures from 10 overs. Everyone else played their part, and you don't have to point the finger necessarily, but there was an option there, maybe, if the captain had thought ahead, to put the pressure on someone else in that penultimate over. Farooqi in the end bowled the final over, couldn't do enough to stem the flow of runs, couldn't prevent Pakistan getting through. But again, the spinners for Afghanistan bowled absolutely beautifully. So 302 for 9, the winning score for Pakistan. So the match summary: 300 for 5 off 50, played 302 for 9 off all bar 50 overs, 49.5. An extraordinary win for Pakistan by 1 wicket, which gives them the series 2-0. Well, what a game that was. One of the closest games you'll see. 300 runs chased down by Pakistan. And Afghanistan have one more chance to get the first victory ever against Pakistan in ODIs in the final match of the series in Colombo. We'll see you then.